Good afternoon. This is the currency view, daily currency view from the currency advisory desk. Firstly, we have a dollar falling in value today against our Indian rupee. What is what is the major event is that in the international markets we had good manufacturing data, not only from US but also from China. Now it is more important in case of China because we all over the world people were fearful that the Chinese economy is going to have a downward slope. So this positive manufacturing data from China has provided some relief against that, and basically what everyone feels is that the hard landing would be avoided. Also, in case of US, we had very positive manufacturing data, and this has brought in lots of risk taking in the markets, and at the same time we also have other emerging currencies that have rallied, like South Korean won. So all in all, this has provided good support for the Indian rupee against the dollar, and in the near term we could see it falling below 50.48. For people who want to take fresh sell positions, they can wait for the rate to cross below 50.48. Also, last weekend we had our balance of trade data. So in that, our imports have increased in growth rate, and at the same time we have a slowdown in our export growth. So this is indicating towards a widening balance of trade deficit. So in the longer term, this is negative for the dollar, for the rupee, and we might see dollar appreciating against the rupee in the longer run. Also, at the same time, we have the GAAR issue that is lagging, hovering around the market. So this has caused lots of uncertainty, and at the same time what we are seeing is that unless the government doesn't give much clarity on this, there's going to be uncertainty. So FI inflows and all will be restricted. At the same time, in our balance of trade data, what we saw distinctly is that our oil imports have grown. So as you know, oil imports are the major imports of our country. So this requires lots of dollar payments. So this will put more pressure on the rupee against the dollar. Now, when we see other international currencies like pound, what has happened is that we had a positive manufacturing data for pound. This has supported it against all major currencies like dollar and rupee. So what has happened is that in the international market, the pound has rallied against dollar and it has crossed 1.6 levels. Also, for the coming days, the trend is supposed to be on the upside for the pound. So we might witness more appreciation for the pound, and what we can also set a target is 81.62 against the Indian rupee. Next is euro. Euro has been largely sideways for the past few days. There are not any major triggers for the euro against any international currency or against our rupee. So what we are witnessing is that a slightly sideways movement. So based on the trend of dollar and rupee, we'll see some movement in the euro. In the short term, we may expect it to fall below 67.36, which is a crucial support for it, and then from there on the trend would be downwards. Though the recent increase in risk appetite has helped euro and the global equities also, but then we have not seen any much appreciation in the euro. Next is when we see yen. Yen has recently depreciated a lot in the international market, but recently we had a money supply data, and this money supply was short, and it has dropped by 0.2%. So what this has done is that it has helped the yen rally to 81 levels, and in the short term we are suggesting a target of 80 against the dollar. So against INR we may witness more appreciation of the yen, and in the near term we'll see it appreciate up till 60 to 50 levels.